Hello. How are you? I am Robin Hoffman. I'm a public artist here in Charlottesville, and some people want to know what a public artist is. A public artist is somebody who can raise money for the free clinic or highlight different venues, and I'm here today because I'm actually hungry and was looking at your case in the, outside over there, and I noticed that you have some wonderful pastries. Are these handmade? They don't look boxed at all.
No, they're not. Sean, the chef, makes them in the back.
No
And his protein bars are his recipes. So, yeah.
Awesome. So, and what's that one on the protein bar is something that he has sort of made over the years, or did he make it exclusively for Vinegar? Do you know? Or?
I'm not sure, but Joel would be able to.
Joel, okay.
Yeah, he'd be
Let's
able
go
to answer
see
that.
Joel. Hello, how are you?
Hey, it's great to see you. How are
Yeah,
you?
what a surprise. Here we
It is
are.
so good to see you.
So, I've never been here before, and first
Well,
of all,
welcome.
what's your name?
Joel Schechtman.
Joel Schechtman. And so, what do you do here, sir?
I'm the general manager of the cafe.
Yes,
I take care of everything.
yes.
Yes.
And so, what does that mean exactly? First of all, I
It's a good
noticed your
question.
menu.
Yes. Did you like it?
I do, and
Lots
it's
of things on there you like?
Mm-hmm.
Excellent.
Many things that are on there that I like. Plus, I was here one time and I did have lunch here,
Perfect.
and oh my goodness.
What did you have?
Well, I think I had a grilled cheese and I forget what else, but soup.
Oh, nice.
Oh my gosh, and especially now it's kind of like the fall time and stuff.
Perfect soup days. And we do fresh soups, and those are all prepared here.
Mm-hmm.
And they rotate throughout the week. Different soups almost every day.
Can you show us a little bit about what's going on in this wonderful venue, by the way?
In the whole building.
Well, yes. Can you show us like the chairs and things that are going on over here? How did they, first of all, design this? This used to be a school. Was this
It
a
was.
cafeteria? This particular
Yes,
room?
I believe we were in what used to be the cafeteria area. And I can't tell you exactly what date the school ceased to exist, but it sat here kind of dilapidated for a long period of time until some very innovative businessmen in the city kind of got together and had this wonderful idea of obviously renovating it and putting all nonprofits all under one roof. A consortium of nonprofits working together, collaborating.
They should do that, I think, with all the malls that they homogenize. Like, I have to go to Target. I shouldn't even say a product, but anyway, I have to go to one store and then get in my car, which is on the same piece of land, and go to the other store.
Absolutely.
And here you have what is my ideal situation. You have your museums, you have your schools, you have your baby care, you have everything under one roof.
Absolutely.
You have Jabba.
Absolutely.
So, and
Yeah.
now, how did you, first of all, if you don't mind me asking, how did you get interested in this?
Well, more interested in the project as a whole, in the Jefferson School, as well as I was very intrigued by the idea that Java and kind of putting their hat in the hospitality ring with the cafe and such, and obviously just a real interest in seeing them succeed.
If you don't mind me asking, were you an entrepreneur before this, and then did you have a restaurant business, or?
I have. Thanks for
Ah.
asking. I have. I've owned multiple restaurants.
Wow.
Not in the Charlottesville area, but in Ohio. That's kind of what I've always done is the restaurant business and the hospitality
awesome.
piece.
Oh my goodness. So we're
Yeah.
so lucky. It's like, you're the king of hospitality is now in our wonderful cultural center.
I like to think that.
Yeah.
I like to
Oh
think
man, we are so lucky. So now, can you tell me a little bit about how you make this chalkboard up here, which is also kind of it's nice that it's like the schools that I'm used to because I'm old, where they didn't have whiteboards
Old
and all
school,
that.
Right, absolutely.
They had the chalkboards, and
Right.
this is a school that used to have chalkboards.
Mm-hmm.
So that's kind of nice that you're keeping this that way. And then it also makes sense. Like, I mean, why change up paper every day if you're going to change your menu or whatever and your prices and da-da-da?
Right.
So,
Right.
can you tell us a little bit about your menu up there, or whatever?
So it's quite broad. Has a little bit of everything, something for everyone. We've got the kids menu going on down below there, kids stuff, what we like to call that. The salad area is one of the most intriguing spots. It's kind of like get tossed at Vinegar Hill Cafe, and that you choose what you'd like. So we give you 5 toppings. Whatever you would like. Tell us if you want spinach, if you want mixed greens, if you want arugula, whatever lettuce you want. And then, of course, whatever kind of protein and whatever kind of cheese. So you tell us what you want. We're doing it. And that's what we're kind of all about here.
This is state of the art, actually. I went traveling over the summer, and almost everybody is telling you in their venues and their menus to actually give a choice to the customer, which then kind of frees you up in the sense that you don't have to attract them; they're actually attracting themselves. And it's what I see. You have different types of cheddar and goat and feta and provolone. These are my favorite cheeses, really. And then I'm looking at the protein, which is also the chicken salad, the turkey, the salmon cake, the tuna salad, and the baked bean burger. So what is this?
So really, customers can come up, our guests can come here, and they can just fill this out. Even if we're a little busy, they can just fill it out themselves, put their X's on what they'd like, just hand it to Allie over at the counter. She'll bring it back to the back, and then we just whip it up. So it's kind of very self-serve there as well. People just fill them out themselves.
Nice.
Makes it very unique. Again, to my knowledge, I don't think anything like this is here in Charlottesville.
No, that's right.
yeah.
Wow. So wow, that's so awesome. Yay. So now the other thing is. I'm a public artist, but I also do not only the TV show to raise money for the free clinic, which is also how this is networking to sustain the community. The free clinic.
See one of my favorite cowboys?
Yes.
Cowgirls?
Yes. Hello.
This is one of our best customers.
Did I ever do your caricature or something?
You
yes,
did.
I'm like, I know that face.
And Zahara's.
This is one of our best customers.
Oh, good.
And then she's out there spreading the word.
Okay, wow, thank you so much. What do you have to say to our TV show?
She's a movie star.
A movie star, and what would you like to, Miss Movie Star, what would you like to say? What is your favorite thing to say to everybody in the world? Do you love them? Do you love everybody? Say, hi, I'm so-and-so, I love everybody. Happy restaurant.
Zahara is a specialist in disguise and costumes.
Oh.
One day it might be one thing, the next day it's something else. She always has different costumes on.
All right.
Different disguises.
Cowboy.
Cowgirl.
Oh, nice. That's so awesome, that shirt and the hat, you look so authentic. So, I did a caricature of you guys as a family, or just
No.
Zahara and I.
Oh,
Yep.
okay. Did it come out okay?
Yeah.
Yay.
Yeah, Zahara was a dancer. That's what you wanted to be in your
Okay.
picture, right?
Yeah, so I like to encourage children to do the same, to do drawings of their peers, and then maybe like have a party, like a birthday party or whatever. That's one of the things I do, is like go to birthday parties, then everybody gets an individual drawing from me, and then I do the group, because everybody usually has a
fun.
theme, cowboy, whatever, and then I ask the children to draw each other.
Oh, fine.
And then they kind of get the experience, and hopefully something stems from that, and then everybody will know that they can actually make a living as an artist. You know, and so, well, anyway, so that's how we know each other.
All
Tell
right.
Joel thank you
Thanks,
for your
mate.
treat.
High five.
High five. Thank you for your participation in this camera.
Yeah. We
See
like
you
the
tomorrow.
parfait. Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Okay.
Thank you guys. Nice seeing you again. Hello. So, here we are again in the cafe, and if you don't mind, can we go in your kitchen? Ish?
Yeah, ish.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, we'll follow you.
All right. Where all the magic happens.
Yes, and it's now you have different people come here and do events. Like I was here actually for the free clinic event.
Oh, okay. Okay. We do. We have we have different events. We have some that obviously that are sponsored by us that we throw. We had it's over for the season, but we had a chillin' and grillin' event going on, which was an outdoor barbecue event with live music, and it was a lot of fun. There were some kids events going on. It was barbecue right off the grill, which we rolled outside there. And now that we're kind of rolling into the winter months, we're into pancake breakfasts every Saturday as well. And what we're doing is we're partnering up there with different nonprofits throughout the community, and they have chosen their Saturday, and each Saturday they're giving out these coupons throughout the community.
So what time?
It starts at 8 a.m.
I should be there at 8 a.m.?
We don't have one this Saturday, but after this Saturday, the NAACP is the following, the free, literature, literacy groups the next week.
Can I do this?
So
my God.
for everyone that comes in,
That's so
there's a little
good.
bit of money goes back to the organization for everyone that comes in.
Awesome.
So yeah,
That is
pancake
such a
breakfast.
beautiful idea.
So every week
do you
something
understand
different.
how you are encouraging me to do these TV shows? Do you understand that? Just
Good.
for people like you who so understand the sustainability of a community is to use their talents,
Right.
but then incorporate everybody who is trying to keep up their part in making everybody human, and
Right.
it's like great.
Continue to connect the dots.
It does, it is.
Connect
And
the
what's
dots.
this deal on Thursday? Like, I see it in my Facebook, and I want to be there every Thursday
Right.
because you give this menu out, and you're like, music, people, what is it? What's
So
the
it was chillin' and grillin'.
Yes.
And we run that May through October.
Okay.
So we just had our last one for the season. We'll pick it back up in May. And
Okay.
it's the first Thursday of each month.
Okay.
Once a month we do it,
Okay.
and we've invited different musics. This past one we had the No Fella a cappella group.
Yes.
From the high school group of
Wow.
girls that were just phenomenal. And next
Wow.
year we're going to continue that trend and work with the high schools and the young people
Was that
throughout the
Charlottesville High
community.
School?
It was Albemarle High School,
Albemarle,
I
okay.
believe.
Okay. Well, because I know that both of their programs are very excellent, the music programs, and I usually love to, I will go to the pavilion or wherever their concert is just to be able to see, what they're doing and participate. So that's really awesome of
Lots
you.
of different
So, but the pancake, do you know if they're going to have also music?
No, not music necessarily. Again, we start at 8. We go until 1 each Saturday,
Yeah.
and each organization has some different things going on. The Literacy Volunteer Group upstairs, they're celebrating their 30th anniversary, and they're doing a whole big birthday party theme. And I would encourage you, if you go to a YouTube, they have a fabulous video out right now about their pancake breakfast. And again, so each organization is doing a little bit different how they're approaching it and how they're theming it up themselves.
Okay. Wow. So we're in the hallway right now. Are there other businesses? What is that down there?
So down through the glass doors, the pearly gates there, is the Carver Rec Center,
Okay.
owned by Parks and Recreation. You have to enter there through the outside. They have their own entrance.
That
and
is a
exit
brilliant
there.
idea. Look at that.
Big 2 floors, 2 different gymnasiums, and then down the hall here on the right would be PVC's culinary kitchen
Oh,
for their
wow.
new culinary program.
Really?
And it's beautiful and gorgeous. And then if we went around the corner and did a little zigzag, then we'd be into the YMCA Family Center, which is a complete full daycare center.
I had no idea.
51 kids. They have this capacity. They're going to get up to about 90 here in the next few months or so.
Wow.
Huge, beautiful facility for daycare
Nice.
facilities. Right next door to us is the Mary Williams Community Center. Again, that's the other piece in this building that's run by Java.
Yeah. So there's how many pieces do you know? Like
All total,
in
let
the
me do a little
Java?
calc-
No,
oh,
Java.
Java's just really the cafe and the Mary Williams Center here.
Okay. Don't they have a health thing upstairs?
Well, there's Common Ground upstairs.
Oh.
That's not run by Java. That's another nonprofit that's upstairs there. The Women's Initiative is
wow.
upstairs.
This is so well thought out.
So there's all these different people, and just this morning we have a tenant meeting where we all get together. We talk about some co-op marketing efforts. We talk about what we're all doing and kind of how we can help each other out. Hey, I'm doing this. Hey, I'm doing this. Oh, I've got an employee that can help you.
So not like a mall.
No, we're the kibbutz. We're the kibbutz of we're the kibbutz of Charlottesville.
Yeah,
Thomas
it's
Jefferson
so
says.
awesome.
We're all working
it really
together.
is. Because people realize, I mean, I come from Teaneck, New Jersey. For
Okay.
many years I was there. And I actually got into being a neighborhood block association president because
Uh-huh.
nobody else wanted to do it. And then also a programmer for the cultural events there. I actually, I'm sorry, I was the assistant to the programmer who became my best friend, Lauren Hooker, who's a wonderful composer, musician, jazz musician. And anyway, the idea was that I went around to fundraise for the events,
Okay.
like the first nights and the young people's concert and things like that, for the artists to be able to perform.
Oh, okay.
And that made the community, especially on first night and stuff like that, a little more fun than just a regular, New Year's Eve.
Sure.
Or, where they would just be at home watching the ball. Instead, people can walk around their neighborhood. So I'm used to the community effort collective.
Great.
And that when there were people who resisted that and wanted to stay within their own business, they didn't do well.
Right. Right.
So this is ideally how it sustains itself, because when you see a deficit of something that you need and then your neighbor is in the same location, of course it just makes sense.
Right. Right.
Can we see your kitchen a little bit, even though we
can.
came in the middle of the day? I just want
for
to
the
say.
end of the day, but yeah,
Yeah.
you can.
Yeah. So this is the nuts and bolts of things.
This was some of the magic definitely.
How many people can you cater in this facility, do you think?
Well, we are getting ready right now for breakfast for 300 tomorrow morning
Whoa,
over at the Paramount Theater.
whoa.
So, yeah, I mean, that's a pretty big deal for us.
Yeah.
This is scones. Our scones. And again, as you saw out there, all of our pastries are made in-house here. So, yes, would you like a little sample?
Yeah, David and I would like, this is David Dillon, this is my...
David behind the camera
Yes,
doing a great job.
he does this, he works for the city and he's everywhere at any time, and he has been volunteering his time today, as a lot of times he does, and I try to feed him because he crashes and burns on me, and we do like 5 shows a day sometimes. So
Well,
David,
wonderful.
here, take one of these. Can you take one with one hand?
You want me to film for you while you're doing that?
Yeah, I'm gonna take a bite. Is this,
Maple.
are you part Russian?
No.
This is,
Well, way back. I mean, the family came from
yeah,
Russia.
my grandfather's Russian, and he used to make cookies just like this. I'm crying right now.
There we go. There we go.
What do you call this?
It's a scone, maple pecan scone.
It's delicious with the walnut. What do you put kind of nuts in there?
Walnut.
Walnuts. That's what I'm. This is my
Yeah.
grandma.
That maple glaze on top. Tasty. Tasty. We know where we will find you each morning. Coffee now.
I'm sorry. I'm just gonna leave right now and finish this. All right. I'll behave. I'll put it down. But wait a minute.
No, keep eating. Keep eating, or at least put it right there and save it for when we're done. Nothing but the best.
Oh my gosh. And then what is this? White raisins or something?
I think they're just good old Charlottesville raisins. I mean, no. You didn't know we did raisins in Charlottesville. There's a lot of grapes around, so there should be a lot of raisins.
Oh my God. All right, I really should behave because I'm doing a TV show here. Okay. All right, now. All right. But anyway, so,
You want your mouth open, not one.
What's going on here?
We're eating it at the same time.
I'm trying to
Got
do a
all that
TV show and I'm
cookie.
getting very distracted. I'm sorry to say. Okay, I will behave. I promise. Now, so you cater to 300 people.
Tomorrow.
What has been your, I guess the most you've ever catered to?
That's going to hit it tomorrow.
Wow.
That's for Vinegar Hill Cafe. That's going to be a big
And
one
you've
for
been in
us tomorrow.
existence for how long?
8 months now, since January.
And you can pull this off without a hitch?
Absolutely. Well, let's hope so. From your lips to God's ears, yes, let's hope so. I don't think there'll be a problem.
This is very encouraging, especially with these.
Mm-hmm.
You should package them and sell them on the streets by now.
Maybe.
You can make. I'm so serious. I'm not kidding. This is so delicious. All I can think about it. I'm speechless. I can't even think about anything else. I have to look at this and I have to finish it almost.
Well,
It
I
is
think
so
you should
good.
then.
No, I can't. I gotta
One more
do my
bite.
TV
No.
show over
Well,
here.
I'll talk while you shoot.
So, how long have you been at Charlottesville, personally?
I've only been in Charlottesville for a little over 2 years now. Yeah, 2 years.
Yeah.
Thoroughly enjoy it.
Yeah, and
Love
so you raise your children here, or?
Yeah, no children at this point
Uh-huh.
to be raised here in Charlottesville. I have a daughter that's at the University of Delaware. She was raised in Delaware.
Wow,
Yeah.
nice.
So,
So-
but a great community. I mean, one of the reasons we moved here is that wonderful community feeling here in Charlottesville, and then getting involved here at this school just kind of exemplifies that whole piece to the city.
Yeah, so we're so lucky to have you here, and usually when I find people that are going to be successful and are successful at this point, I mean, being able to experience the gathering at the free clinic that time, I was very comfortable with, the whole atmosphere. And of course, everybody was very helpful to us. And so I know you're going to be wonderfully successful here because of your vision,
Thank
as it
you.
were, to be very community centered. And that's what Charlottesville is all about.
It really is.
It's that we have people here who know from the time that they come up with an idea that somebody's willing to receive it. They're willing to actually come on board. It's not like some people have a lot of resistance. Like, for instance, I was on a board for murals in Brooklyn. I was part of the WPA, but not really the federal act. I'm not that old. But anyway, so it would take us almost 2 years to get one mural up, like in the subways or whatever.
Right.
But here in Charlottesville is why I bought a house just like 2 months ago here to stay here, because when I went back to Brooklyn, I was like, oh, they're doing wonderful things in art. It's like the mecca for the world right now. But I said, so is Charlottesville.
Absolutely.
And I can park my car.
And here it is. Right. Well, let's wander this way a little bit.
Yeah.
Well, I highly encourage you. I'm not sure I have time to go upstairs, but the African American Heritage Center upstairs is a wonderful, wonderful location. It's kind of one of the anchoring tenants here in the building. They do so much up there. They have some wonderful gallery space. They also they have a complete genealogy center up there, computer banks and such for computerology research. And they recently launched an app, kind of a walking tour of the general area, which the app right there on your phone takes you around to different sites and gives you information, historical information. So if you have an
Oh, my
opportunity, I
goodness.
highly recommend you go up there, take a stop up there.
So you know the person who is up there as the director as well?
Yep, Andrea.
Uh-huh.
Andrea Douglas.
Yes.
And so she's the director of the African American Heritage Center.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
And I understood, I actually know Andrea as a curator for the museum.
Yes.
And I used to go to, I'm in awe of her. She's brilliant.
Yes.
And we're so lucky that she's doing this, because for me, the Heritage Center, this sort of reminds us that no matter how difficult it might be in your existence, there's a place that is comforting, a place that you can learn how people achieve things, watch your business here and watch the school and watch this building thrive or whatever, is encouraging to people who are having hard times.
Yeah.
People who are economically or health-wise. That's why also I do these shows for the free clinic. But what I also love about this, and again, I don't know why, because I'm really trying to ride my bicycle everywhere, but the parking.
Right. Planning over.
How many
Never
people can come here? Like, everybody can come here.
Absolutely.
That was a genius in itself.
Right.
You know, like, I won't mention names, but like some of the supermarkets and stuff, they put these new parking lots and they're totally not, they're prohibitive.
Right.
You can't go there, you can't park there, you can't put stuff in your car. It's terrible.
Right.
And here, I feel like I can come here.
Well, simple, easy,
Do
no
you-
hassle.
Do you also have anything to do with the Carb Center personally? I mean, do you work over there? I mean, do you recreate there?
No, I don't. Not nearly as much as I would like to, and I need to.
Me too.
But I do not.
I mean, I do want to. I mean, physical fitness is very paramount to
Yes.
what makes you feel good as a person.
Right.
I mean, like us healthfully creative people, being creative, being industrious, and being coming up with ideas means that we have to eat the right foods and we have to exercise to get all the oxygen to our brain or whatever. But I asked that reason because I noticed that a lot of people, since they opened this up. When did they open up this school?
I believe in January.
January. This January only.
Yeah.
So I was here doing caricatures
Oh, okay.
in the hallway.
For
of
the opening?
Yeah.
But I-
Yeah, I noticed that they have a desk, and then the desk they have, as you come in, they have like sort of a schedule of events, but also they post them, right? So you have your information posted somewhere on the internet?
We do have an online presence. We have our Facebook page as well, which we're out there a lot. Anyone can friend us on Facebook, and we get your information that way. As well as right now, the Vinegar Hill website's under construction, being updated with all of our new menus and catering information. But here within the month or so, you'll be able to get access through all that as well.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
that's awesome. So, Joel, I want to say thank you very much for allowing us to come into your
It was
facility.
a pleasure. It was my pleasure.
I especially like your Greenberries coffee, which is local, right?
Local, absolutely.
And we had some, thank you very much.
Good.
And it was delicious.
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
And David also had a wonderful lunch today. And so we want to thank you very much
Thank you.
for having us here
It was a
today.
pleasure.